So let's talk about how my breast implants almost killed me. Firstly, I want to put it out there, I had no symptoms whatsoever. So if you've got breast implants or you're thinking about getting them, especially if you're coming up to that 10-year mark, please watch this. So I'm having a biopsy in this tit because I had a fatty lump. And then he's like, oh, you've got a ripple in here, you've got capsular contraction. But it's not that bad, and you've got to go back to where you got it from because the NHS won't touch it. Fair play, whatever. So I go to inquire at the clinic that got them done to find out they've gone into liquidation, but they've joined with Transform. £10,500 to sort that out. Not only that, £500 just to have an appointment with the doctor. I thought, hell no. So I'm going to go Turkey. So the surgeon's like, find out which implants you have. Luckily I kept the paperwork and I still had the batch numbers. And then he tells me they were recalled in 2019. So I looked into it. Some linked to some lymphatic cancer, issues with rippling and shit. Hell no. Not only that, I discovered they're not the implants I paid for. They sold me this dream about 10-year warranty. These are a lot thicker, completely different brand. These motherfuckers put cheaper implants than me. So then I quit, get tits out, get me uplift done. Happy days. I did say to my friend though, before I had surgery, I said, I feel like something's going to happen. I'm sorry to sound all negative Nancy, but I could just feel it. So I'm having my checkup thinking, yeah, everything's cool. And he's like, you're going to have to go back into surgery, you're bleeding internally. And I'm like, sorry, what? Originally, I wanted them out, but the surgeon said to me, because of the issue, they'll have to remove tissue, and then I'm going to end up being smaller than before with scars. And I thought, hell no, I'm too young to be bloody Frankenstein tits. I'm in an iron for ages, and I said, right, okay, we'll go for new ones. After the second op, when I'm having my checkup, he then proceeds to tell me that I had to have a blood transfusion. It's one of the worst cases he's seen. I was pissing out of blood from above the muscle, below the muscle, all my chest as well. He had to cauterize in between my ribs because the capsules were on both sides, all over my chest and above and below. It was just absolutely mash up inside. He also couldn't figure out the placement. So when I had them in, they were like up here to my collarbone. They did go down a bit, but yeah, they were just far too big for my body as well. But I did say to him, squeeze, do what you can do at the time. I was young, naive and dumb. You live and you learn. So thank fuck to the person that gave me that blood transfusion. Praise the Lord, definitely going to be giving blood after this. But yeah, absolutely crazy. So you could have this issue and have absolutely no idea. Thankfully, all is well. Obviously, if I knew the extent from the second operation, I would have said, look, just take them motherfuckers out. But he said, these ones are lifetime ones, and as long as my body's all right with it, I should be good. They're also on top of the muscle now, rather than below. So I won't, if there are any issues, it will just be around the implant and not all fucking stuck in between my bloody chest. Not only that though, is when I have it in the UK, like, can I only afford to bloody stay in for a day, even though it's £10,500. So I would have just gone home thinking, yeah, bit of swelling, thinking nothing of it. I would have fucking bled to death at home, crazy. But luckily, I had nurses checking on me all the time. Then when I went to the hotel, nurses coming out continuously. If I needed a nurse at any point, even if it's fucking 4 in the morning, just pull a little cord. Cannot fault them at all. But yeah, so the UK fucked me up, and luckily Turkey fixed it. Didn't realise that my insides were that bad, but whew, it was a close call. So yeah, just think about it, or if you've got them, please go and get them checked, because crazy, crazy fucking times. But I'm done with all that shit, don't you worry. But whew, it was a close one. I felt so bad for my friends and family. I thought, how could I be putting them through this shit?